Hey, what's going on, guys? Freedom Partner back for another video on One Shot MC. Today we have another cannon for you guys. This cannon is a 255 adjustable XY fusion one-shot nuke, efficient nuke. So it's quite a, not an extremely large cannon, but not a super basic cannon, but taking a break from the big autos and we're going for a nice little cute cannon that does some cool things. So yeah, let's get right into it. Before we go off anything, I'm just going to fire it, show you guys that it works, obviously. Like I said, it is an adjustable XY, so I can move these blocks up or down, or left or right, and I will adjust it later on in the video. But first off, we're just going to fire it, so we'll go to the button down here. And everything goes off. And there it is. There's the nuke. It goes all the way down to bedrock. Action going on. You can see the slabs. So yeah, it is a very, very nice cannon indeed. So we're just going to fire that first wall just to show you guys that it works. I can explain it a bit. So what's happening is we have the sand comp here. Sand comp's pretty basic. I think it's and compact. I could have made it longer if I really wanted to, but I decided not to within an OE for the efficient nuke. But we'll get back to that in a second. But yeah, pretty basic sand comp there. Pretty basic, nothing too complex about that. Have any questions about the sand comp, make sure to comment them. And then we have the efficient nuke part, the part that's on the bottom. We have the dispensers right here, and the slab bus. Slab bus is on the bottom right there, as you can see. And then the timings for it are right here. That side goes off, and the pins with like that. They take 2.5. Right down here we have the hammer part for the one-shot nuke. It's right there, and then on the other side we have a little bit taken off right here, and some more on the bottom. So that's that part. And then we have the actual not hammer, power, which, as you guys know, is separate, lined up right here. Pretty basic, nothing too complex with that. If you guys have any questions about any in best what every single thing does. So in the actual order here, we have the sand to the wall, because what happens is when it gets shot off to the wall, it'll fall down about a block, land right above that block of the sand in the efficient nuke, and it'll stack just fine. So that's pretty nice. Now the point of an efficient nuke, for this reason at least, is so I can fire through any spot in this wall. You can see we have a gap right here that we could fire through. We could adjust this down 5 blocks and move it one to the right or something, and then we can fire like right there or something and keep going. Just don't really try to pass the entire wall. It's kind of one of those. So yes, the efficient nuke. I was talking about the OE. OE stands for Order of Entities, and when going down for OE of efficient nukes, what happens is you need to have, the order is power, first tick of hammer, sand falls, and then the efficient nuke / second part of the nuke. That being the sand stack. So if I were to put something like, and the alternate due to the X, Y, whatever, there's tons of things that go into that don't really matter that much. But yeah, so anything that's registered last will be stacked at the top of the wall. Anything registered first will be stacked at the bottom of the wall. There's a little information for you there. So yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice cannon overall. Like I said, nothing too complex, pretty basic, not basic, but a pretty nice cannon for like a little raid that you're not in a rush. 3, 4, 5, 6 or something like that. Get rid of this. And then you will need to make sure that when you fire it off, when you move this, adjust this part, you make sure that if you were actually being the TNT, you would have to fire upwards, and then you go to the left. You have to make sure that you're actually hitting something. Like you can't add it right there because then you'd be going straight into nothing. That's not what we want. So yeah, we adjusted there, and then I'll move it over, like move it down. I don't know how many you can do, like 15. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Closer to the wall. So we'll be firing through the hole, through the efficient nuke that we already put there. Then we could fire right through it. So if someone patched like a bunch of like something like this, and they went like, ah yeah, haha, you're stopped. Then quite sure how far down you can go with this, but you can go pretty decently far down, so you can adjust it as much as you want. So yeah, overall it's a very nice cannon. It can shoot. Make sure you guys leave a like. There will be a download link in the description, a watered version and a non-watered version. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Red Pint, guys. See you guys all in the next video. Peace out.